Hello, my people of goodwill. Thank you for coming by. Welcome to my channel again. It's EduPride TV saying hi. Thank you so much. I just stumbled on a video, Pastor Poju or Poju. Excuse me if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but the spelling is Poju. Poju, and Yoruba people will say Poju, something like that. But it's okay. I stumbled on that video and it just got me thinking. I got so irritated, so I like so livid. I didn't really know what else to do other than to just hold my head in awe. Like, this is a human being who talks down on others. He's a pastor. Okay. You know what? Let me put the video, then we'll talk. Okay? Let me put the video here.
I now found a group of people, and people have been programmed on social media to hate their country, which is self-hatred. I was in America. I sat down with some Nigerians, and they started. I told them, I said, listen, before you continue, Nigeria, a person will graduate as a medical doctor and spend 500,000 throughout to become a doctor. Throughout. I said in America, and they're working in Johns Hopkins. Go and ask them how much. You graduate from Johns Hopkins, you graduate from Harvard as a doctor, and you spend $2,000. Are you okay? Do you know how much money you spend? Now, Nigerians are ungrateful. They will go through everything, education. How much do they spend there? Go there. I said, look, you...
Please listen attentively. You said Nigerians are ungrateful. So just make some notes, please.
See a Nigerian, if they tell him in Nigeria to do 2 jobs, he will curse your life out. He will come to America, wake up in the morning, do first job, do second job, do Uber, and do everything he's doing. I said, if they put the fraction of this energy they put here in their country, they will have blown. They kept quiet. He told me, he said, listen, what's the unemployment rate in Nigeria? I said, we don't calculate unemployment rate. He said, no, you must give me a figure. I said, there's no figure. Nigeria, there's nothing like that. Let me tell you why. Yaba did a trade, they were just for church members to sell things. I thought they just put out tents like this, 1, 2, 3, in the car park. I thought, I wasn't saying this thing is a waste of time. One lady said, came to me, Pastor, thank you for doing this. Now, just to show you, she was selling wigs. She has a job. Before my eyes, somebody came out of the church and bought 3 wigs, each one 250,000. That business is not registered though. 750 grand that girl carried home. There's no job she's doing. So if somebody is in their house and just starts selling wig, are they unemployed? No. But are they registered as employed? No. Our statistics here is different. Understand your terrain. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You see, one of the problems in Nigeria, people don't understand their terrain. Understand your terrain. In America, you will sell like that. IRS is coming for you. And you go home with 750,000. Out of that 750,000, 200,000 belongs to government. Don't drop it. You will see jail. Are you following what I'm saying here? Understand the terrain. Sit down and say, what is this terrain? Then understand it so you know how to play. The girls and the lady said, when you get more, send to me. In other words, I'm telling you that person could have bought 1.5 million on wigs on the spot. And if you see the lady buying, you will not know she has seen 2 million in her life. My mind was renewed. This is Nigeria. Do you get what I'm saying? The land of opportunity where good cometh. Are you following what I'm saying here? So what you should say?
A land of opportunity where good cometh. Okay.
Every day is good cometh unto me.
So let's let's hang him there because of time constraints. So this guy, oh my goodness. I really find it really difficult to understand this kind of people. I find it difficult to align with this group of people who give mundane mundane excuses, just to be heard or to be known. They put others down, right? They go on to negate what the poor people are going through because they belong to the ruling party, or they are friends of the ruling party, or they are enjoying the largesse from the ruling party. It hurts me so bad that you cannot put yourself in other people's shoes. The meaning of empathy is gone to the dogs. They don't understand empathy. Anyway, before we keep talking, I want to, because he said with 500,000 you can go through medical school in Nigeria. So the medical association, the School of Medicine, has also, brought out, made a statement, to just rule him out, to refute what he said. Let me put up that statement quickly, so you can read it from there. I'm going to read it from my phone, what they said here. From the School of Medicine, it said, no medical doctor is trained on 500,000 naira. Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors respond to Pastor Poju's comment that Nigerians are ungrateful despite cheap tuition fees. So they went on. So I'm putting it up here, my dear. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me put it bigger so you know um you can see it very well, because I don't know, this guy is it said that, dear Pastor Poju, with due respect to your recent comments, with due respect, your recent comment reflect a misunderstanding of the reality surrounding medical education and the healthcare system in Nigeria. Contrary to your claim, no medical doctor is trained on 500,000 naira. A peer-reviewed study by the Osoba et al. 2021, published in the Pan-African Medical Journal, estimates the cost of training a doctor in Nigeria to range between $21,000 and $51,000. This includes tuition, living expenses, and other associated costs. Despite this investment, the average Nigerian doctor earns about 250K monthly, roughly $170. A stark contrast to their counterparts in the US, where training costs around 275,000 and the average monthly salary is $16,000, 24 million monthly. For a Nigerian doctor to qualify and practice in the US, their family often spends over 10,000 to support the process. And they went on. Just hang on for me. We are almost they went on with this. This is not about ingratitude. Nigerian doctors are among the most hardworking and resilient globally, while the health system is in a state of crisis. Many citizens cannot afford medical tourism. It is easy for pastors with access to tithes and offerings to seek care abroad, but their average Nigerian church members cannot. We urge you to speak truth to power and advocate for a better health system. Nigeria currently ranks the 142nd out of 195 globally in poverty. As a final note, it may be worth considering the apostles' model, focusing on prayer, fasting, and on the word rather than serving tables. What are we saying? Pastor Poju, your whole comment is a blatant lie from the pit of hell. You know when you guys are eating from the very good table, when you are getting the largesse there, you don't feel what others feel, and this gets me really, really, really mad. I am livid because you cannot put yourself in other people's shoes to know what they are going through. You're talking about 500,000 for tuition fees. Anyways, the School of Association, they've come to negate, they've come to refute They've come to refute that this is a blatant lie. There's no way, even to pay your way through that medical school right now, to even get access, to bribe the to bribe the school to get admission is a problem. And when you get admission, to pay these fees, acceptance fee, this one fee, that one fee. When we went to school, there was nothing like acceptance fee. But right now, acceptance fee, this fee, that fee. Do you know what it takes? Pastor Poju, the devil incarnate, who cannot even feel the pains of the people that are suffering. It hurts me so bad. There is no access to good quality education in Nigeria. No access. So that access now is dependent on your family viability. If your family is rich enough, do you know how many people? How many? Let me put up my face. Do you know how many people who are rich? No. That who are their children are very brilliant, but they have no. They are poor. The parents are poor, and they cannot access medical school. Do you know that they would have been the best doctor right now, but because of their background, their poor background, and they cannot afford the tuition fees and all whatnot you call them, they are not able to be doctors. They end up, I have seen some brilliant children, and like they end up as just doing some kind of I don't know, like any work, because they cannot afford it. They do some vocational, they take some vocational work, they do some things off the road. Some end up as not to like make this topic, oh, you don't even recognize those are in fashion, in carpentry. No, it's not like that. But these guys, some of them would have ended up as doctors, nurses, as lawyers, as engineers, but because of their background, they are not able to. And Pastor Poju, you dare come on your pulpit and speak low of the lowest people, that we are ungrateful. Nigerians are ungrateful. I want to use that same word. He said Nigerians are programmed to hate Nigeria. Nigerians are ungrateful. They are ungrateful to their country. How are we ungrateful? It is what Nigeria did to us that make us ungrateful, that make us hate Nigeria. He says some people are programmed. Yeah, people are programmed to hate Nigeria on social media. They come on social media and they talk about this and they talk about that. It is what Nigeria has done to the people that makes them hate it. It is what Nigeria has made you. When Nigeria happens to you, because Nigeria has never happened to you, so you do not know what people are going through. And when you refuse to put yourself in other people's shoes, then it hurts my feelings. Where is your empathy? Where is it? Where is your empathy? If you refuse to put yourself in other people's shoes, then I have a problem with you, Pastor Poju. In America, where you keep comparing to Nigeria, is there strike there? There is no strike. The opportunities are countless. You don't have any problem medically. When you have, there is access to medical care, there is access to this, there is access to that. Do you have it in Nigeria? You're talking about 2 jobs, Pastor Poju. You're talking about multiple jobs. People do multiple jobs in America. They do multiple jobs in America, and when they come to Nigeria, they can't do it. How do you do multiple jobs in Nigeria? Even one job you cannot get there. My sister works in the island, right? My sister-in-law, she works in the island. She lives in the mainland. She has to wake up by 4 a.m. to leave the house by 5. If not, the traffic will meet her. This is a job that she's supposed to start from 8 to 4. A be 9 to 5 job that she does. But if she doesn't leave home by 5 o'clock, Mr. Poju or Gak Poju, what did they call you? She's going to be, the traffic will meet her, and then she can't get to work. People leave home by 5 a.m. and get to work 3 hours after. And when they close by that 6 o'clock, 9 to 5 job, she cannot leave. Why? There is so much traffic. It is better you stay in your office with the AC than to die inside the bus in traffic, or to burn your gasoline in traffic. Pastor Poju, when people like you who are eating crumbs from the table of the high and mighty, when they start speaking to the poor and negating all their pains, then I am livid. It hurts me so bad. I cried when I listened to him. How could you be so irrational, so senseless, so mundane? So, like, this is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. Pastor Poju, you need to rethink and retrace your steps, because you have been opportuned to take from the Lajis. You don't even remember people that are down and low. You don't. In America, you don't have all these problems that we have here. So there is no way to do 2-3 jobs in Nigeria. It is difficult. People who do Uber with their job, I really applaud them, because I don't know how. If they are like my sister-in-law who has to leave home hours before work starts, this time now, she will leave work stop at 6. She will leave work at 8 or to 9, because the traffic is too much. There's no need burning your gasoline or dying in the traffic there inside the heat. She has to leave work so long. So she has to stay so long. Then she will leave work at 9 to reach home 10. 10 o'clock. By 11 or 12 before she goes to bed, 4 o'clock away urine. And this type of people, you want them to pick 2-3 jobs? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. In Nigeria, tell me the last time you took a bus from Lagos to Abuja on road. Tell me the last time you traveled by road. Tell me. You can't even remember, because people like you are taking tithes, offerings from your congregation, from your members, so you don't remember what they are going through. And you know the people that I don't like, the enablers. You see those people clapping. I have a problem with them. How can somebody be this arrogant and then you come out and start clapping? Clapping for what? Failure. Clapping for what? Failure. It hurts me. Please, what am I passing here? I can't stay here all day. What am I passing? Just telling you, people, if you have a chance to climb up, or if you are eating with the high and mighty, please don't forget that people are without. As we speak, there are people going through fasting. It's not because they really want to fast, because they don't have food to eat. Error. That is why they have to force themselves into believing that some fasting will help, just to bypass 001, 101, 000. So, Pastor Poju, please, 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 rethink. In the other segment, my people, because of time, I want to show you this. Presidential villa prepares to move off grid as they approve 10 billion to install solar system due to high cost of electricity. Oh, Baba ni Baba. Is like you guys didn't hear me. Anthony Ajibola did not hear me. Presidential villa prepares to move off grid as they approve 10 billion to install solar system due to high cost of electricity. These are the people that you put your hope on, right? So this is federal government now, Aso Villa, where Aso Rock, where they live. They want to move now to solar because electricity bill is too much, high cost. So how do you now depend on these guys who cannot give you any remedy? They do not have any answer to your problems. How do we depend on them? No way. How are you now sure that this one can lead you into the promised land? Federal government, day or whatever, they are now moving into solar to reduce the cost of electricity. These are the guys that we want to put our hopes on. And one nitwit or some nitwits, some nincompoops, will also come out and tell you 2027 for Tinubu, 2027 for Jagaban, no going back. It is sealed, it is signed, it is confirmed. They do not even have solution to their problems. They are telling you now that they are moving to solar. You will not fear for solar, waiting will happen to you. These are our money being used for the solar system. The 10 billion is our money, our collective national money, national treasury. Now they are going to use it to install solar system for themselves. What about you and I? What about the common man on the street who cannot afford this? So what do you want us to do now? We hope on them to give us remedy. They do not have. They are looking for alternatives. So what happens to people like us? What happens to people on the streets who cannot afford even 2 square meals a day? My pain continues to be with these people. People celebrating their oppressors. My pain continues to be with them. People enabling them. You hear one nitwit on the road telling you 2027 is sealed. You hear people like Monday Okwebolo, 2027 is sealed for Tinubu. What has Tinubu done for 2027 to be sealed for him? They have no clue. All of them, they are clueless. The only thing that they enjoy is just being in power, holding to the hem of affairs, and being useless. Now, president be that. I present to you the president, Aso Villa, preparing to move off grid. Because the national grid, how many times has it collapsed? Uncountable times. They want to approve 10 billion now. Your money made them take do solar. Okay, me and you will not get money to do solar. What we go can do now? Tell me. It is a shame. It is a pity. This is highly, highly preposterous. It is a shame. It is a shame to depend on people who do not have answers to your problems. It is a shame. It is a shame. That is the lowest thing I've ever seen and heard. Una do well. My people, this is it. I dey go. Today we don't talk. Just know that with these guys ruling you, there is no way out. You're going to be locked in. Tears, locked in, retrogression, until we get up and take power from them. There will be no answer to all this. They have no answer to your problem. I am telling you the fact. They have no answers to your problem. Now, so, let me tell you, these guys who cannot even, they don't have remedy for their own problems. How do they now respond to your problem? Tell me. Huh? A doctor no man treat you well. A doctor no humi. A doctor no humi. When doctor doesn't even know what to do with himself. Wanna come off from my face. I beg. I go see you now soon. Share this video. Share. Please share. Share to the high and mighty. Make them they eat. Share this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next. Please like and leave me comments. Okay. Thank you very much. And please remember the word empathy. Empathy. Remember that word empathy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beautiful.